Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today's topic is going to be, it's a process, not a light switch. So I'll get to that in a minute. We're going to breathe a little bit here. Breathe in something positive, exhale the negative. Do that. Let's do it a few times. You make up the positive and negative stuff. So breathe in something positive. Exhale something negative. All right. So, it's a process, not a light switch. What's a process? Ending TMS, ending chronic pain, ending chronic symptoms, turning off this perceived danger pain that I talk about so much, ending mind-body syndrome. It's a process, not a light switch. And in the books, you'll sometimes read about these miraculous book cures. Oh, somebody read the book and he got better. You'll even see that in some Amazon book reviews for some of Dr. Sarno's books. Yeah, I read the book. I was better like 3 days later. Look, that is a fraction of a percent of the people. Most people actually have to do something. Now, so why does it happen like a light switch for very, very few people? Well, if you recall, I often talk how fear and the attention we give the symptoms is what keeps them going. So for some people, a very rare few people, they will learn about TMS and really get the concept that, okay, TMS means I'm not broken. Holy cow, celebrate. Woohoo, I'm not broken. What happens to the fear? Boom, drops through the floor. And if the fear is gone, how much attention are they going to pay towards their symptoms when they know that their body's fine? Zero. And so oftentimes some of these book cures or these fast cures is based on that person's ability to accept, embrace, believe the fact that their body's not broken, drop the fear so that they can shift their attention back to living life and doing normal things. So that shows what's possible, but it's not likely, right? Because that acts more like a light switch when you see people get better that quickly. You're switching off the fear and the attention. Maybe it's 2 switch on the same panel. Flip off the fear, flip off the attention. Eventually the light's going to dim and the pain's going to go away, right? But for most of us, the vast majority of us, reducing the fear to the point that we can shift attention away. For the vast majority of us, teaching the brain that these dangers the brain has been perceiving are not truly dangerous, that takes some time. It takes a process, and over the years, teaching this stuff every single day, going on over 1,010 videos. I think it's maybe almost 1,020 videos, daily videos in a row. I get so much feedback from all you guys and gals, and I learn so much from you. All of the comments guide me. These video topics come out of, most often, comments or conversations I've got with either you guys or coaching clients or the group program. And so I learned so much about this process. And it is a process, but there are proven things that actually work better than others. And I'm big on messages of safety. You've heard me say those words a lot. Consistent messages of safety. Don't try to teach yourself you're safe for 4 days in a row and then have a complete meltdown and panic attack and freak out on day 5 and then expect on day 6 you're going to get back and be like, no, it's okay, I'm safe. Your brain's going to go, time out. What the heck was that about yesterday? You were in a complete panic. No, we're not safe. I don't believe you yet. Consistency matters. Consistent messages of safety matters. That's the process. There's a whole bunch of concepts about how we do that, right? We want to teach the brain that emotions aren't dangerous. We want to teach the brain that physically we're actually okay. We want to teach the brain that even our own thinking is not dangerous. We definitely want to teach the brain that the symptoms are not dangerous, and a lot of that is based on how we choose to respond to the symptoms. Freak out screams danger. Indifference screams, I'm good, I got this, no problem. Middle of the road is calm reassurance, which is also a message of safety. Shifting your attention away from the pain or symptoms towards living life and doing normal things. Huge message of safety. See how all that stuff works together? But it's a process incorporating that, embracing it, implementing it, and making that become who you are, right? It's a process. It's not a light switch. So if you're the type who is very impatient and saying, well, this stuff doesn't work because I tried being indifferent and I still have pain, so this crap doesn't work, Dan, what are you talking about? It's not one of these things. It's a recipe. You know, if you throw one ingredient for a recipe in a bowl, blend it, and cook it, you're not getting a cake out of it, right? You need all the ingredients, and all the ingredients bake a cake called I'm okay, I'm safe. So, I don't know. It's a process. It's not a light switch. Don't expect immediate results. But the good thing is, if you follow a proven process, it doesn't have to take forever. It doesn't even have to take a long time. Because if you can embrace the concepts that you're not broken in the first place, and then use some very proven processes or ways of showing up that consistently teach your brain that you're safe, then you can get better a lot quicker than you realize, right? Don't let anybody tell you this is going to take years. It doesn't have to. Now, if you stay in fear and keep on questioning whether or not what you're dealing with is mind, body, TMS, perceived danger, pain, if you're continuing to doubt that, it may take you longer than some others. If you're saying, I don't get it, some people are getting better so fast, evaluate. How convinced are you that it's mind, body, TMS, perceived danger, pain, or symptoms? If you're not convinced, start there. That's foundational. Without that, some of these other processes are destined to fail because your brain hasn't even bought into the idea that you're actually okay physically. Does that make sense? So don't expect a quick fix. It's just not a switch you can flip. But the faster you're able to dial down the fear and shift your attention away, the faster your brain's going to get the impression that, well, they're not afraid, they're not paying attention to it anymore, so I guess we're okay. And that's exactly why when you get engaged in life and you are focusing on something other than your pain or solving the problem, and you're like doing something with family or friends or whatever, that's exactly why sometimes you may experience a drop in your symptoms. Now, if that doesn't happen for you, it doesn't mean, it's not mind, body, pain, or TMS. It just means that while you're engaged with family or friends, you may still be in a lot of fear and giving the symptoms a lot of attention. So it's not necessarily whether or not you're with friends or not that turns off the pain. It's whether or not you're truly engaged with the friendship and leaving your over-analytical, over-fearful thinking, problem-solving brain and actually having a damn good time. Because inevitably, if you can actually, truly, authentically have a good time, your brain's going to say, good, they're all right. I'm going to leave them alone for a little while. And that doesn't mean, anything negative about your brain. Your brain's doing what it can to keep you safe and alive. It's your best friend. It's just overprotective. It's our job to teach the brain, shh, I got this. You don't have to protect me so damn hard, right? You can let me have some fun. It's our job to teach the brain how to do that. If you'd like a proven process, come join me in the group program. I have a membership course and a weekly group coaching call. And today, we probably had, between the two calls, about 50 people show up. About 30 on the first one, about 20 on the second one. Great group of people. Some brand new, some been around a little while. Everybody's so supportive. But if you want that proven process, it's actually starting to work for some of these people. And you want to shortcut your recovery time, get the fast track, right? I have a video course called The Roadmap to Recovery. I also have the weekly calls. They happen on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. New York City time zone, so that's Eastern. Come try it out. and it's one of the most reasonably priced programs out there. Some of them will charge you a boatload of money for like a 12-week course. For me, the same amount of money, you could get a whole year. And most of our people don't stay that long. You don't need that long if you've got a proven process to work. And if you use a proven process, you're eventually going to realize the light switch goes off and you're going to get pain-free. You're going to get your mindset right first, and then the pain will follow. So if you want some help, join the group. If you want some individual help, I'm sorry to say I'm booked out for a solid month for my individual one-on-one calls. So if you want some help and you want to fast-track things, join the group. Right? It's a proven process. It works. You got great support. You'll make some good acquaintances and friends. You'll feel very welcome, very supported by not just me, by everybody. And you may just find that really fast-tracks your recovery. And who doesn't want to get better quicker? Right? We all want to get better yesterday. Not possible, but we can all get better quicker than if we try to figure it out on our own. So, hope to see you in the group. Love you guys and gals, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.